These words I know wouldn't be enough, and all the perfect notes wouldn't measure up. 'Cause you cast my sin to the ocean depths. My faults are as far as the east from the west. No record of wrongs are against me kept. Your merciful love takes the sting out of death. So how could I not sing with all you've done for me? How could I not bring a joyful melody like la da 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 da, a joyful melody like la da 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 da, a joyful melody. My cup overflows, the joy in my soul. You gave it to me when I needed it most. When I needed it most. Oh, you poured yourself out so I could be filled. So I'm living now in pursuit of your will. In pursuit of your will. 'Cause you cast my sin to the ocean depths. Faults are as far as the east from the west. No record of wrongs are against me, kid. Your merciful love takes this sting out of death. So how could I not sing with all you've done for me? How could I not bring a joyful melody? La da 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 da, a joyful melody like la da 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 da, a joyful melody.
Whispers in my ear, I can't hear you, but I know you're not too far. Yeah. Surrounded by the worldly things of life, but it's you I want to know so that I can sleep at night. I know you're near, but it's hard to find your voice. It's hard to find a focus. I know you're here, but it's hard with these distractions. But in you I have no fear. Only you, only you, only you, only you can turn my darkness into light. Only you, only you, only you, only you can find my worries, 'cause you're always by my side. So I know I'll be alright. Yeah. Breathing in the air, you gave me life. In the dark, I do not stumble, 'cause you guide me through the night. I know you're near, but it's hard to find your voice. It's hard to find a focus. I know you're here, but it's hard with these distractions. But in you I have no fear. Only you, only you, only you. by your spirit of love. I put my time and my love.
Has some jams, real talk, and hot topics. Here's the radio program with the most vibes in all of FSAs. The Vibe O'Clock started right now. Brought to you by the YPG. Because in the YPG, we got too much sauce.
What's good? What's happening? YPG fam, you are connected with us on one more YPG. One more YPG.
Yes, can we get the meme committee on this one?
I shall not approve that.
It's approved.
I shall not approve. What's good, YPG fam? You're connected with us on one more Vibe O'Clock. And we're starting on a roll. Can you reduce? It's just for me like, it is loud here for me. Thank you.
There we go.
That's why. It was too loud here for me. That's why I I messed up. What's good, people? Good to be connected with you guys once again. You know that where you find the YPG, you find the vibes, you find the source, and you know that we are here to take you and take the YPG fam and whoever's connected with us to another level. Make sure that you're not going to be listening on your own, but you're going to be sharing the vibes. Get your friends, get your peeps, get those who don't often listen to the Vibe O'Clock, don't often listen to the YPG content to tune in. We are going to be talking about the road less taken. I'm not riding solo. I'm here with my partner in this game. What's good, Vinny?
What's up, YPG fam? Yes, we are back with another Vibe O'Clock.
Okay.
I needed to pause there because I almost fell into your trap.
It was not a trap. it was not my trap. It was just a trap. It was a trap, which, it was your trap because this thing here was too loud. So I kind of got myself confused. Last week, we were talking about a very, very powerful subject, and I think it's going to be difficult to top last week's subject. Although last week was not about the vibes, was not about the funny stuff. It was not about, the jokes and the vibey stuff. It was actually more on a very serious note where we were talking about forgiveness and the power it has. And we played a very, 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 very intense video. If you didn't tune in, make sure to tune in. Well, rewind, go back to last week's program, and you'll be able to see what happened. Last week, 7 p.m., we were connected here on the Vibe O'Clock, and we were sharing with you. It was really intense, and I saw a lot of comments. Excuse me. Later on, I saw many comments from many of you talking about it and sharing your personal experience on it. That was really great to see. Now, before we kick off with today's work and what we have planned for today, we've got a couple of our 2022 matriculants who were meant to be here last week, but unfortunately, due to the format of the program, we did not bring them in. But definitely today, we're going to bring them here. Well, they are already connected with us. Are you going to play one of the videos? I liked, I think it was today's one.
Okay.
What was his name? I think his name was Siasanga. I could be wrong.
This dude?
Yes, that's the one. It was interesting because he failed 2 terms and he failed his prelims. And he ended up drinking and going to clubs, to so-called soothe himself or soothe his pain. And obviously that didn't help. But he kicked back and as he shows in his story that he actually made it. And I have another very interesting one. I will see to it that maybe tomorrow for the Unlocked. The Unlocked will be just a short snippet of our work these days, nothing major. But I would like for you guys to check out this one specific. It was awesome because I got to be a part of it, close to this person, close by, and getting to see his journey, his challenges, and what he was going through. It was really a great thing to see. We're going to show you Siasanga just for us to go through to it, just to, bring it up. And then we've got our callers, our guests who are connected with us, and they're going to share a little bit about their story. Stay connected.
What's up, YPG? My name is Yasanga from Grahamstown. I remember last year failing 2 consecutive terms, ending up stressed out, drinking alcohol and going out to clubs. But yay, look what I have, a bachelor's pass. Because of the help of the YPG, encouragement and not to give up. Yes, I made it.
What I like about it is that not only did he pass, but he passed with a bachelor's. He like rubbed it in, like he really made a comeback. There. It was not like, it was a hard flex, because it's not like guys are passed, and then you find out 40s or number 3s and 4s.
It's a condolence pass.
Condolence pass, like, sure, this guy's been here, congratulations, Sanga. That's what happens. And it just goes to show that no matter how many times you fall, no matter how many times you get beaten up, no matter how many times things go against you and all the odds are against you, when you believe in yourself and you believe and you trust, you can turn things around. You can really make an immense impact in your life and in the lives of those around you. And I liked his excitement. He's like, yes, he's got that thing. I made it, like, and not just made it, like, wow, no, it was a real comeback. It's like those soccer matches where a team's about to lose. You can see, like, it's done. And when you least expect, they come back. Kind of like in the World Cup, Saudi Arabia versus Argentina, that kind of match where you're like, nah, there's nothing these guys can do.
It's over.
It's over, exactly. But it was actually far from over. Congratulations. And to all the others who did it. And he gave thanks to the work of the YPG. And that's exactly what the YPG is all about. It's leading people to believe in themselves. Who wins? All of us. Siasanga's happy. And I'm happy with him. I've never met him personally. I really just received it from our coordinator, Xolelwa. This one, not yet.
Yeah, I'm just preparing.
Please.
I'm just preparing.
This we're going to wrap up with. I've got something. Anyways. So our coordinator, Xolelwa from Grahamstown, she sent it through. I've never met him, but it was just so great to see the comeback, to know that someone made an impact. And this is what I want all the YPG fam to remember, that this is the essence of the YPG. It's letting people believe in themselves and know that they can always make a comeback. Before we push our matriculants in, I want us to go for a short break because I need to discuss with him something off air here. Well, not off air. Well, we're just going to
mute the mics.
I just want to prepare something. King Mongizi is like, please, Uncle Vinny, make it yet. I think they really want to make sure that meme happens. We'll see what happens. Let's go for this short break, and when we come back, we're gonna tune in and chat to our matriculants. You're listening to the Vibe O'Clock on Freedom on Air / at YPG RSA, Facebook and YouTube. We're gonna be right back.
Currently tuned into the 5 o'clock on Freedom on Air Radio, brought to you by the YPG.
I'm not asking for dollar bills. I don't need to live lavish in the hills. I'll leave it all behind, Lord. I'll serve you. I'm not asking for dollar bills. I don't need to live lavish in the hills. I'll leave it all behind, Lord. I'll serve you. So leave your things, boy, and come serve me. Leave it all behind, and in time you'll see. I fulfill your desires on earth. I fulfill your desires on earth. That's what you said to me a long time ago, and never turn back since. And you gave me peace that surpasses all understanding. I'm not asking for dollar bills. I don't need to live lavish in the hills. I'll leave it all behind, Lord. I'll serve you. I'm not asking for dollar bills. I don't need to live lavish in only God will fulfill. Yeah, I know this. Was going the wrong way. Now I'm living for God. He never promised health and wealth, but I'm gonna serve him anyways. Jesus is the only one that saves. One day we'll look up to the clouds, hear the trumpet sound, see him in his glory. And I'm not asking for dollar bills. I don't need to live lavish in this. I'll live it all, be lavish, I'll serve you. I'll serve you. I'll serve you. I'm not asking for dollar bills. I don't need to live lavish. I don't need to live lavish. I'll live it all behind, Lord. I'll serve you. I'm not asking for dollar bills. I'm not asking for dollar.
Are you feeling depressed? Or are you feeling down? Maybe even alone? Well, the YPG is here for you. Do you want to vent? Call us on our toll-free helpline number on 0800 330 320 or DM us on Facebook or Instagram at YPG RSA. You are not alone.
Welcome back, and without a doubt, as you heard in that promo, if you would like to chat, you'd like to vent, 0800, 0800, today's
the day.
Today is
Today
my
is that
day.
day.
I'm glad Tiny's not here. Tiny was gonna finish the roasting. 0800 330 320.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Meme Society, please.
Meme Society.
Meme committee, whatever.
We're together. We're friends in this, guys. Guys, we're all in this together. Together as one. Together as one. You're not supposed to be together against PJ, like against one. Come
Please,
on, people.
do us this favor. Please.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, if you would like to vent, you'd like to chat, you'd like somebody to listen to you. Alternatively, you can also DM us at YPGRSA on all of our platforms. Sometimes I do get to see it myself. Other times, our team usually checks out. We have quite a few people who are always steady to check out what's going on. You guys are more than welcome to check us out, chat to us, vent, even if it's just something you want to take out of your chest and have somebody not judge you. Of course, we are going to give you the real talk, and the real talk is coming shortly when we share the topic. But before that, we're going to be talking to our matriculants. Who do we have on air here with us?
We've got Primrose. Let me put Primrose on. I think it just froze.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Let me try Tino.
It's not meant to be. Yo, I'm you guys with network issues here.
Okay, there's Tino.
Tino, can you hear us? Hello. Tino. It's like she can hear us, but she can't hear us.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Hi.
Tino.
Hello.
Tino.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing? Are we ever?
Good, thanks, and you.
I thought we were not gonna get out of the greeting. I thought we were gonna be stuck in the greeting. Hi. Hey, who? Hi. Hey, hi. Tino, so tell us a little bit about your matric journey. How was the year of 2022? How was your matric year, and how did you wrap it up?
Well, it was nice. It was a good experience, but it wasn't easy also, because I remember there were times where I cried. There were times where it felt like the walls were caving in, but I held on, and at the end I made it. I passed with a bachelor's degree and one distinction.
Okay. Now, share with us when you say obviously it was hard and not easy, what were the challenges you were faced with? What were the moments which you faced, and what were the thoughts you had to overcome?
Okay, so first and foremost, the workload was too much for me. Like I was expected, in that week, I was expected to produce two speeches, English speech and and a reading as well. And on top of that, we had class tests every Friday. So for me, it was difficult because I had a problem with time management. And so I got a little bit back because of the deadline,
Mm-hmm.
with the deadline. And that's what made me stressed the more. So I stressed more that I was supposed to work on
Mm-hmm.
the deadline. And then the thoughts that went on in my mind at that point was that I can't give up now. There's no way that I can look back. There's no way that I can stop. I've come this far, so I only have to move forward.
Yeah.
So I had to push myself. And
Mm-hmm.
even after the deadline, I told myself that I was going to go through, and then I approached the teachers even after the deadline, because in my mind, I did not want to give up.
Okay, that's an important lesson for everybody to take, and a lot of people tend to usually think it's going to be easy just because
Yeah.
you received a good advice, just because you prayed, just because you believe, just because you're intelligent. Now, one thing I find interesting. Let me ask you: were you going to schools on Saturday and Sunday as well?
I Here we were only going to school on Saturdays, so it's like from 8 a.m. in the morning till 1 p.m. every Saturday.
I don't get it. I was thinking about this the other day. Back in my time, in our times, the pass rate was like higher. You needed more marks to pass. It was not as easy as
Nope.
they make it today. And there was no such thing as Saturday and Sunday school. Like Sunday school.
Sunday-
Get it?
the
Get
irony.
it? The pun
The
there.
irony.
Like I don't understand. Like I think you're bombarding people. That's just my
Yes.
opinion. Please, guys, I'm no expert in the subject. I just feel like you're bombarding people like a bit too much. Not to mention the following year you've got varsity, and varsity really shows the real
Shows
flames.
flames.
But then that's your problem, whether you attend or not. That's up to you. They just want the results. How did you cope with the whole Saturday thing? Like, I mean, Saturday 8 to 1. That's like no YPG on a Saturday. Whoops.
You have no idea because we would extra classes even in the week. So they, and then remember, I think I did it twice where I bunked the extra class because it was too much.
Let's just say extra classes aren't bunkable. They're
Yeah,
unbunkable.
they're
It's
unbunkable.
just extra classes. Matrix 2023 did not follow that advice, but we're over it. Tino's done with it. And Tino, what are you doing in 2023?
In 2023 this year, I want to go further with my studies, to go to varsity and study further. So I'm looking at computer sciences.
Very nice.
Okay. So if you passed with a bachelor's degree, I'm assuming you did pure maths and you did those other brainy subjects, which we all hate, but we need to get them over
Yes,
and
I
done
did.
with in our lives. Okay, Tino, any last words you want to leave for the Matrix of 2023? Any advice you'd like to give them?
Yes. So it's obviously not going to be easy. I'm not going to lie to you, but I think what's important is what you tell yourself. So instead of looking at the negative part of it, looking at what other people have to say about it, just be positive. You can make it through. Just do your part. That's the most important part. Do your part, and definitely you will come up with the results that you want to.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Came from the unemployed person who is now a statistic. Tino. That's what they call us when
Yes,
we
when you
matriculate. Like, you're
matriculate.
now a statistic.
You're now unemployed.
You're now unemployed, all those. Oh my good. I don't know if it's allowed to say it nowadays because nowadays it's like no. How can you say this? How you're hurting their feelings and they can get all deep bro about it. Back nowadays, it's like you're walking out those gates, you're unemployed. You're in statistic. Like. Okay, Tino, thank you so much for sharing your story. May God bless you and make sure that you keep fighting, you keep pushing, and that in your computer sciences you make us all proud. Are you going to which institution do you think, or have you already applied, or have you already been accepted?
Yes, I already applied, so I have to submit my statement and wait for the acceptance, but I applied at UT.
UT. Where's UT? Where's UT?
TUT.
TUT.
Oh, TUT. Okay. Thank you so much. I just heard the UT. I'm like, I'm thinking University of Transkei or something. I'm thinking.
I went blank. We needed crickets at this moment.
Yeah, no, I was like, whoa, and I'm slow today, so like it's not helping. Tino, thank you so much. May God bless you. We shall hear from you soon. Let's have our next statistic. Who do we have
Primrose.
here? We have Primrose. What's good, Primrose?
Hi.
Finally, yes.
Finally. There's the energy.
Finally, you're done
Yes.
with school. Sort of.
Kind of.
Finally. Can I have just a bit of volume on Primrose's mic? I can't hear her very well.
Should be better now.
Primrose, how are you doing?
I'm amazing, and how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm a bit slow today. I foresee a meme coming on me, but I'm strong. I'm resilient. I mean, I have to set the example. How many times have I been here and told you guys never to give up? So I have to put up with the bullying, which I already know. These guys are like, you see Akona. I literally just looked here and like, yo, bloopers of today, PJ, today, Meme Society, you can't let us down. You see? But besides that, I'm all good. I am all good, Primrose. Tell us a little
Amazing to
bit.
hear.
Primrose, I remember your video. You are coming to UJ, right? Or coming. I don't know why. Coming.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, awesome. And what are you going to be studying?
BCom Finance.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about your journey in 2022, reaching towards where you had to reach. Tell us about your lows. Tell us about those hardest moments for you.
Okay, I hope you can hear me.
It's clear now.
So, like the previous matric said, it was not an easy year because I also had extra lessons after every day. I also had Saturday classes and a couple of Sunday classes as well.
Yo,
So
Sunday.
yo.
workload
Aye, that's not
was very,
class. That's slavery. That's slavery. That's slavery.
Nah, that's just too much.
No.
Sunday.
Sonntag.
At school.
I
never.
I'd bunk it. No, I'd
Never.
bunk it. I'd bunk it. If you come, no, let me keep quiet.
Yeah. You're going to inspire some people.
Yeah. They're gonna be like bunking, and then
PJ said.
who told you to? PJ said I can
PJ
bunk.
said.
No, I'm not condoning it. I'm just against it. Sorry, Primrose. Yeah, you were saying.
Yeah. So the workload was very tough, but I wasn't worried so much about my results, but rather what I could do with those results, because it has been a dream of mine to go to the University of Johannesburg. Like I always pass by there with the taxi and I look and I'm like, I wanna go there. So that was the dream. And it was really tough as well mentally. Because I had terrible grade 11 marks, to be honest, before this year. If I could say, I don't know how to put it. I felt I was at such a disadvantage because I felt like I didn't go to the best school compared to other people. And I felt as if no matter how hard I worked, I wasn't really gonna get to where I want to be and things like that. So I felt at a disadvantage. I felt like people had it easier than me, which is a long story, but basically I felt like other students had it easier than me and I just could never get where I want to go.
So, what I find very interesting is that you would see that place, which was where you wanted to reach, which is where you wanted to arrive. You would envisioned that place, but you never, well, it was close, yet it was far. Now, tell us about
very far.
tell us about the thoughts which would go through your mind. Like, did you ever feel like giving up, or did you ever think, I'm not going to make it?
Like I said, I felt like I was at such a disadvantage, especially because of my school. But I felt as if, like, no matter how hard I tried, I was never gonna get there. So I didn't want to try, right? And there were times whereby I couldn't even go to school because of certain circumstances, and I just felt like, you know what, even if I don't make it, people are gonna just have to understand, because there's nothing I can do. So I felt like there was nothing I could do, and I just wanted to give up. I was like, you know what, it's fine, it doesn't matter, not all dreams come true, it's fine.
And tell me, you are sat in that exam room, you are sat down, you are writing. I don't know which one was the hardest for you. Walk us through.
Maths.
Okay, not surprised.
That was maths. The hardest was maths and accounting. But honestly, at the beginning of the year, I don't know if you realized, but in 2022, the YPG was continuously, okay, not continuously, but there was one theme that was repeated a couple of times, which was taking control, right? And so I just realized, like, you have that thought, like, okay, if I don't pass, if I give up, and then I fail my matric, what's going to be next for me? So sitting in that exam room, I had to think about what I wanted, and I had to take control. And me taking control was me having to take steps in order to reach what I wanted, where I wanted to go.
Okay. Now, what would be your words to the current matrics, the matrics of 2023, who perhaps are going through what you went through, who are perhaps, bombarded by so much Saturday school? I know one of our matrics who's even here in Park Station. She wasn't even with us today. She's always with us, but today she wasn't because of the Saturday school. And I can just imagine how much is going through her mind and the minds of hundreds and thousands of others. What would be your words to them?
I think you need to take time to just think and find out what it is that you really want. Because if you don't know what you want, you're just gonna wake up and you're gonna go to school and you're not gonna know why. And if you don't know why you're going, you're not really gonna work that hard. Because if the workload is so difficult and you don't know what you want, you're not gonna be able to cope. You're not gonna be able to push through. And then at the same time, involve God. But when I say involve God, I'm not saying pray and write the exam. I'm saying, okay, study, put in the work, and then pray for the outcome that you want with those results, which is what I did. So know what you want and work hard towards knowing what you want, and put God in as well.
Awesome. There we have it. In your case, well, we can't even say much of a statistic because, well, you're already accepted by UJ. We wish you all the best, and we believe that you will continue making the YPG fam from your branch and from all over South Africa to be proud. Keep it up. All the best. Thank you so much, Primrose. Thank you so much. Do we have one more caller?
We have Paulina.
Where are the guys? Where are the guys? Okay. It's not working out. We're going to go for a quick break. And when we come back, hopefully we can get our last guest here to connect. And when we come back, then we are going to be sharing with you what we have to talk about today, what we're going to be covering about the road less taken. It is from a poem, which I'm not going to recite it for you because it would be kind of weird if I recite a poem, but I am going to read it out for you, and I'm going to share with you what it has to do with our lives, with our choices, and a choice in specific which you might be making, a decision which you might be making, which you might be taking the wrong road. You're listening to the Vibe O'Clock here on Freedom on Air / at the YPG YPGRSA / Now today it's on
Yeah.
YouTube, on Facebook.
Rough.
We're gonna be right back.
You're currently tuned into the 5 o'clock on Freedom on Air Radio, brought to you by the YPG.
When it came to words like I surrendered, I didn't do what I would pray. Living my life watching the weather, wasting time and chasing fate. I look at the life I'd been designing, waiting around for my breakthrough. But I'm pushing my dreams to the side of me, 'cause they can't love me like you do. I give you my all, I give you my all, and I'm not running anymore. I give you my all, I'm giving you all of me, all of me. Oh, I give you my all, yeah, I'm not running anymore. Oh, I give you my all, I'm giving you all of me, all of me. Father, I need you to search my heart, coming on back to surrender. Show me where to start. Yeah, all I want is to be abiding, 'cause you show me a different view. What I had was less exciting, 'cause dreams don't love me like you do. I give you my all. Hey, I give you my all. I'm not running anymore. No, 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 no. I give you my all. I'm giving you all of me, all of me. Oh, I give you my all, and I'm not running anymore. No, 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 no. I give you my all, I'm giving you all of me, all of me. Pause. Why would I make plans? Push away your hand. Alone I can't stand. Stop. Your plan is my choice. Tune out all the noise. I can hear your voice, and I don't wanna run. No, I don't want control. I don't wanna run. I don't want control. No, no. I give you my all. I give you my all. Yeah. I'm not running anymore. I give you my all. I'm giving you all of me, all of me. I give you my all. I'm not running anymore. No, 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 no. I give you my all. Giving you all of me, all of me.
I would describe the YPG as the place to be.
The YPG is very impactful.
I'd say it's an authentic family.
It's very vibrant, energetic, but also they're very attentive with the needs of the youth.
If I were to describe it in one word, I'd say growth.
Power.
And the coolest part is that no one is trying to fit in.
The Arts and Culture Project is a place where your art matters. even if your talent isn't appreciated by the world.
So the sports project is all about energizing yourself. It awakens your confidence and it pushes you out of your limits.
Being the voice of the YPG, the media project is the YPG online.
People coming together, being physical and active, and also, showing your talent.
Media helps you capture what's going on in the best way possible.
Self-expression, expressing your creativity, or helping people through art.
Our sports projects include football, netball, volleyball, athletics, as well as chess for our brainiacs, of course, and also basketball.
Arts and culture has drama, singing, dancing, drawing arts, poetry, and music production.
Under media are marketing, audiovisual, journalism, design, videography, presenting, etc., etc.
All I can say is the sports project is so fun, so impactful, and also healthy.
Join the media.
If you're not in arts and culture, you're really missing out.
First things first, you need to get to the YPG branch nearest to you.
Every Saturday from 12 p.m.
For more information, you can call us on our toll-free helpline number
0800 330 320.
Or alternatively, you can DM us on Instagram, Facebook, and as well as Twitter at YPGRSA.
Welcome back to the Vibe O'Clock. It is happening. It is lit, and today officially the applications have been open to my university, UT. It would have been called UPJ, but then UPJ, there's too much pun involved there, so we called it UT. And Tapelo says to those who didn't apply, PJ's university is open for applications. But I have replied here, and I've made it clear that at UT it will be harder to get accepted here than at Harvard or Oxford or Cambridge, any of those. You rather get accepted there than at UT. Imagine the standards.
That's what I'm thinking now. How high must the standards, the requirements?
If you're emotional,
be at this place?
get out. Like, are you emotional? We'd sit
That's
down.
so funny. You get those school, those mark requirements for each subject.
Yeah.
It's not marks. Are you emotional?
Emotional.
Yes, no.
You won't make it here. Can you stand the truth? Do you prefer the kiss of a lie or a slap or the punch or kick of truth? I'd rather take the kiss. Okay, get out. Go to Harvard or wherever. Here, we would do it. I would be the
10 Commandments would be the requirements.
Oh yes, especially number 6. No trolling in my university. Don't come here thinking I got a girlfriend. Some of y'all get excited you're going to varsity because now you're gonna find the chicks there about cherries and stuff. Come look for cherries here, Zobona. Let's get work done here. I don't want to be threatening anybody here, but yes. That's by the way, just for you to have an idea of how
it's just an introduction.
And you know how the introductions at UT would be. Usually at university be like welcome and so be like, who told you to come here? Who invited you? We didn't invite you here. We didn't tell you to come here. You're here because you wanted. So because you are here, you're gonna work. Number 1, souls. How many people did you bring on Sunday? You brought nobody. Go and fetch, my guy. No, Recruit. How many did you recruit? I don't know. This is funny. The slogan of it, because it's there's no way to exclude the universal church and the work of the YPG. The slogan would have to be like something po. The word po would have to be involved.
Po, my friend, let's go.
Po, my friend. Po, my friend.
Po,
what
my
are you
friend.
waiting for? Something like that. Po, my friend, make a way. Something along those lines. I
like Akona. She says the narrow gate of UT.
Exactly. That's what's up. And I mean, we would not be concerned with school fees or how much. Nah, don't worry about fees. Your fees is your life, my guy. You gotta give it.
Poor Baba. Can you imagine that one?
Exactly, guys. That's exactly how UT.
Wow.
They said, "Yo, PJ, your university has strict rules." Nah, that's when we're nice. That's us on a good day. On other days, it'd be like, some of you. The thing is, some of you don't get to see PJ on PJ days.
Yeah, I know.
If you ask the poor YPG, especially from Park Station, they're the ones who see me more often. Sometimes I'm with the Soweto fam and so forth, but especially the Park Station fam, they have those days where, UT gets a bit tough. There are those days where it gets real. It gets real. And I think in UT, one of the most powerful language would not be slang per se. I think it would be sarcasm, like carry on. That's exactly how Satan loves it. That's exactly how, those sarcastic moments,
Yes.
I think. Guys, we can talk about UT maybe next week. Today, we are going to be talking about the road less taken. I actually forgot to
Get
open.
the poem.
Exactly.
Me too.
Exactly. I have it on my Instagram. I posted it the other day on my IG, which I barely use my IG or post anything on my IG. I actually only have IG mainly for the YPG. Here it is from a picture which I took. And I'm going to read it. I'm not going to stop much or meditate upon it. We will go through straight on it. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. And sorry, I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other, as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how ways leads on to way. I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere, ages and ages hence, two roads diverge, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. This is a poem by Robert Frost. If you want to read it and get to really digest mainly what he says. But I'm just going to focus especially on the last stanza and the last few lines where he said, two roads diverge and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. The road less traveled by is what makes the difference between the mediocre and the great. And very interesting because in the YPG, we were obviously laughing and joking about the requirements, but in certain aspects, our requirements are very high, especially because we work with discipline. And I want to make clear here to everybody that if where you are, there is no discipline, that's not the YPG. I have to say it frankly, because the work of the YPG has a lot of fun. I have fun with the YPG. I'm enjoying my youth because of the YPG. And as much of my other work is very demanding, the secular, especially work of the YPG, is super fun. The sports and the arts and culture, and just moments where we spend together, we laugh, we joke, we eat, But the work of the YPG has discipline. And one of the things I love to quote the most is probably Ecclesiastes chapter 1, which starts off by speaking about time, and that there being a time for everything.
Chapter 3.
Chapter 3, yes, chapter 3, thank you. Chapter 3, which says that there is a time for everything under the sun. And what does that teach us? That teaches us discipline. That teaches us that you don't just do things the way you want, how you want it, where you want it, when you want it, what you want to do. But it is a matter of discipline, of which many don't understand this. But today, I want to specifically talk about, because the matrics, the graduates now, or almost, they matriculated, right? They were sharing. They took the road less traveled by, the road of sacrifice, as Primrose, as Tino, and thousands of others, as what is his name? My apologies, I forgot his name. Siasang, I think, from Grahamstown, and all the others we played throughout the week. Tomorrow we'll have more. We're going to have all of them played here. They all deserve a moment here. But what I want to say to you is that they took the path less traveled by. They chose to sacrifice. Siasanga, for example, he was partying, he was drinking, he was trying to cool his head off because of his failures, because he was taking the road in which everybody was taking. But eventually he decided to take the road which was less traveled by. And with that, the results are always distinct. The results are always special. Now, imagine in your life when you apply yourself for things. Let's talk about career today. Today I want to specifically talk about that. We don't have much time. We'll probably make a part 2 of this. But I want to talk about careers. There are certain careers, and please, even before I start speaking, by no means am I here to burst any bubbles. Nevertheless, if there's someone who believes in you guys, that's me, that's us.
Yes.
If there's someone
100%.
who's here to push you, to give the best of ourselves for you, that's us. Because we believe in you. And as I said earlier on, Siasanga was celebrating. That celebration was our celebration. I felt it like it was me celebrating his victory with him. And when you guys win, we win. But sometimes you think you are winning because of the path you choose, because it seems greener on the path you see there. It seems greener than the one that you should be taken. I might say to you, go in this direction. This is the path of sacrifice. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. This is the path of truth. This is the path of difficulties, but certainty. This is the path of the word of God. This is the path of integrity, of truthfulness, of faithfulness, and so forth, which is definitely one less traveled by. Or you can take a shortcut. And that shortcut usually is more crowded. But I want to talk about, for example, the path which many take in their career, which has nothing to do with a plan which God has set for their lives. For example, I'm going to use a very open example here. A model. Just an example. If you want to become a model, with all due respect to anybody who's a model, I'm not here to nail anybody following that path, but I'm talking specifically to YPG members. What is your vision behind that? What is the idea you have behind that? Is that a career of your dream, or is that a career of somebody else's dream, or a dream for you to accomplish something which is pending on the inside? So if everybody approves me because I have a good-looking body, because I have that shape, because I have that and this and that and all of this which people apparently approve. Now, am I pursuing that career because I want people's approval, or is that really my dream? Am I doing it because that's where I believe God will be able to use me and have his name glorified, or is it something which I want to do? Is it something which, it's just something I want to have fun, or because I want people to see me? You want to succeed in something, is it because you want to show to others that they can make it as well? Or do you want to succeed because you want to show off to those who were never for you and brag and make them feel belittled by you? Which path are you taking? Because the majority, they take the path in which they want to brag. Tapela says, another one I can say, it's being a DJ. I fully agree with you, because being a DJ, where are you going to be? You're going to be in a nightclub. What are you going to be doing in the nightclub? No, I'm just DJing. DJing what? With the YPG t-shirt. Please don't dare do that. Please, I will be very embarrassed to be your coordinator. I'm sorry to put it this way, but bluntly speaking, and nothing, I repeat, nothing against DJs at all, but for someone who has the vision which we have, to conquer in a certain way, I don't think that is going to be profitable. And you were with me when we were speaking to someone, and I think if possible, I will see to it that he can maybe come and share his experience. And he was doing very well in this DJ, and he was telling me, PJ, I had to stop because I realized that this was going to kill me. This was going to destroy me, the alcohol, the drugs, because everything is easily offered. If that's your dream, who am I to remove that dream for you? Who am I to cap the pinnacle of your life? I'm not here to do that, but I am here to make you to think. I am here to do the dirty job. When we're laughing, we're joking, PJ's funny. But when PJ confronts you about what you need to hear, maybe it's something that you need to think about.
So true. And I think, let's talk about DJing. Number one, the environment. You need to consider, every possible thing you kind of need to consider going forward in life, because it's going to have an influence on you. The environment, you're surrounded by people who are drunk, using drugs. That's not healthy for you and your future.
Yeah.
Number two is that you're going to be working very late hours.
Yeah.
I want to see you rock up to the YPG hangout with your eyes all red and puffy, and you kind of need to absorb what's happening there.
How do you give your best in those moments?
Exactly. How do you take advantage of that? So
no, PJ, I'm going to be evangelizing at the nightclub.
Clearing my throat.
Yeah, me too. I just had a moment. I just went blank here. I didn't know what I was going to say next. I didn't know what to say next.
So and think about this. Okay, a DJ, not many DJs last. Let's be honest. You're popping when you're young, but you kind of need to stay relevant.
Yeah.
And you outgrow certain things, and you outgrow certain mentalities and habits and so forth. So do you see yourself still DJing at 50, at 60? You might say, oh, but there's DJ so-and-so and so-and-so who's still going at it old. But that's one or two cases. Not discouraging, of course, respecting everyone's decisions. But
yeah. Please, guys, we're not here to throw stones at anyone. It's just something to think about.
You need to think ahead.
Sbabalo says another one is being an influencer. That takes care, that career, excuse me, something just loaded here. That career takes away your morale and your modesty. And I'm also thinking, you're an influencer. Most influencers, not all, of course, some of them are awesome. Some YouTubers, I follow them for what they have to teach. A lot of great tutorials. But some of them will be teaching things and you stop and you wonder, they'll be making podcasts about love life, for example. Yes. And you're like, bro, you're divorced, or you've been in a relationship with 100 people and you still have the audacity. I remember a radio DJ who would go on about relationship advice. People would be like, oh, this and that happened in my relationship. And I'm like, this person, this person is completely off with his or with her life or her love life, but he or she still has the audacity to be teaching others about something which you're failing in life. I think the hypocrisy, I think it's not about, because I think, if I say to you guys, next week, the Vibe O'Clock, we're going to be talking about love life. What? Everybody's going to tune in. Everybody likes what?
Love life. Commandment number 6.
Is it commandment number 6? Commandment number 6 of the UT University. What?
I have an issue with influencers. And I want to put this out there for everyone to understand. It's not wrong and it's not bad. It's what are you putting out there?
The content, yeah.
And why are you doing it?
Yeah.
Are you doing it because you want exposure, or are you doing it because you actually want to help someone?
Yes.
That's my thing with influencers.
That's as you said, the exposure. It's like someone who wants to be a footballer. It's not that he wants to be a footballer. It's because, not in every case, of course, but I'm saying how many, it's not that they want love, they have the passion for the sport, they might like it, but how many they just want to do it because they want to be famous.
Yes, they just
because football is an easy way, if you think about it.
Quick way
of making a lot of money, of making millions. And how many want that kind of a life? So it is a path which many are taking, but they're taking because others are taking. They are traveling the path which most people are traveling. And when they realize that this path is not leading them nor taking them anywhere, they get lost, they get depressed, even suicidal. And how many, although they conquered in these careers, they became suicidal? How many who even conquered in these careers, they are, how can I call it, depressed. They are addicted to drugs. But no, I'm going to be different because I'm a YPG member, because I believe in God, or even I have the Holy Spirit. Wonderful, wonderful. But you are risking everything you conquered because the environment is not going to add to your life. I'm not here to pick anybody's careers. Please, I repeat, I'm not here to cap or say what is allowed. If you come to me and say, PJ, I'm going to be a model, I'm not going to forbid you from, no one is going to forbid you from being in the YPG. But I just want to say to you that in certain career paths, it will be very difficult for us to support you in that, because we would rather have you having a standard life and keep you sane here than have a life which we will possibly lose you. Mm-hmm. A life which you can be rich and famous, and you might even donate millions to the YPG and say, PJ, I want to donate all the t-shirts to all the YPG members. Nobody needs to pay. Look, would be very helpful. That would be very happy, and that would be very helpful. We'd appreciate it a lot. But if we lose you, we're lost at the end of the day.
My other worry, PJ, is when your career gets in the way of your morals.
Oh, yeah.
That's what happens a lot, especially when we spoke about spotlight.
Yeah.
When you've got spotlight, you have to take certain decisions. Your manager or whoever it is going to push you to do certain things for more spotlight, for more following, for more attention.
Yeah.
And now you're stuck between keeping your morals and your values or putting them aside and gaining the exposure.
Precisely.
And I think that's where many people, young people, lose themselves.
Sure.
It's that battle for their morals. What am I going to do? Am I going to do what is right, or am I going to do what people want me to do?
I think even like acting, for example, you want to be an actor or an actress, you need to be careful with that, because there will be scenes there that will be against your faith, or you're going to have to use vulgar language, and then it's part of the contract. You signed a contract with a production, and all of a sudden you tell them, no, this is against my morals. Please be very cautious with those paths. And there are paths which we take in our lives which they U-turn, or when we go back and try to take the other path with the greener grass, which we don't usually see the greener grass in the beginning, we might not have that opportunity. People, we are going to wrap up here, and we'll speak more about this next week, and we will talk part 2 of the 2 roads of this roads, the road less traveled on. We will speak more about this next week in different areas.
Yes.
Today, I just wanted to discuss this about your professional or your career. All right. I hope we didn't offend anybody. Please, by no means, I repeat, I'm not here to offend anyone.
Nor impose.
Of course not. Definitely. I mean, God is the one who gives us the talent. If that talent, you're going to use it to shine for His glory, go for it. But if that talent is for you to show yourself, or just for you to be rich and brag, I don't think that is a very wise path to trot upon. But then again, this is a decision which no one can make, but you can make for yourself. But I'm going to go back to the one, for example, modeling. I just wonder, how do you show your body and
like I said, morals.
Like he said, morals. He said it. The Vice Chancellor of UT.
Wow.
We love you guys so much. I am going to wrap up here before some of you start disliking me. Although, here at UT, the slap, punch, kick of truth is what you will get, as opposed to the kiss of lies. We're always going to tell you the truth, which is because we want to see you guys succeeding. We want to see you guys at the top. In the morrows, at every YPG branch, we are going to be together. I don't have yet the theme to share with you guys. Trust me, I don't have yet the theme to say, but there will be a theme. I even said to the coordinators a message. I'm like, guys, I haven't gotten anything, but we will definitely talk about it. And next week, we'll be back with the Vibe O'Clock. Not forgetting that 11 a.m., we are going to have the Godlywood Self-Help. All the ladies, I would like to see the promo from the ladies. Sharing. I do have the promo if you want to play it.
I want to play it at the end.
That's not a problem. I will send it to you just now so that everybody gets a chance to see it. But I would also like to see the videos of the ladies mentioning what their expectations are. I will obviously ask the media team to start sending these through, send your messages through. And make sure that you're not going to be attending it solo, but make sure that you bring someone to attend with you. And then later on, 7 p.m., we're going to be back here with you guys to take care of you and share with you. Yes, that's what we do. We take care of you. And we take care of us, and you guys take care of us. And that's specifically how we do here at UT. Guys, we are out of here. Oh, yeah, you guys are going to watch just now the promo.
What about that surprise or whatever it is that you said I should hold back?
Oh. I don't know if I should play this today.
Or we leave them in suspense?
No, they're going to see it tomorrow.
Okay.
There's a news report which you guys are going to have to watch. You guys don't know what's happening here in Gauteng, but I need to involve the rest of the country. It's a serious thing. It's a serious matter. And I need Cape Town, I need Durban, I need Qwaqwa, I need Nelspruit, I need Gqeberha, I need all of you guys to get on board. It's a serious matter. And this week, not forgetting this week,
okay.
Hashtag YPG is everywhere. Remember, we spoke about it on Sunday. If you didn't, go back to Sunday's message. I shared it with everybody for you guys to see what's going to be happening. There are too many announcements, so I don't want to confuse you guys. So we're going to wrap up here. But guys, this matter is serious. This thing is serious. Like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening in the YPG. I don't know how I'm going to fix this. I don't know how I'm going to fix this. Tomorrow, you guys are going to see the news report about it. We will ask them to play it during the Unlocked. I have a short message for you guys for tomorrow in the Unlocked. God bless you all. We are out of here. And in the YPG, we are taking things to another level. We out of here.
Women go out to fight. They lead everywhere you look. They have a force that inspires. We could consider them to be superheroines, if not for one detail. They all have a weakness. The problem starts when it becomes bigger than themselves. Do you know what every woman's weakness is? Godlywood Self-Help. Saturday, 4 February at 11 a.m. Live broadcast from Park Station to all provincial and regional branches.
When it gets too hard to face, just one place where I go. To my rock, my heart in place. Show me with your shadow. In trouble, you're my fortress, my fortress. My every need, you are my source. I lay under your wings. They're throwing arrows, but I can't feel a thing. Don't have to be afraid, 'cause you are my hiding place. Hiding place.
Feeling lonely, depressed, having suicidal thoughts, or just want to vent? The YPG's got you. Hit us up now on Facebook or Instagram at YPGRSA. Alternatively, call the toll-free helpline number at 0800 330 320.